Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to another episode of BNURD'E Presents Beauty and Struggles. I'm your host, Kennedy Vaughn, and our special guest today is my best friend, Jayla Butler.
Hey guys.
Today, our podcast is about Jayla and I transitioning into high school by telling our stories. So let's get started, y'all. Our first topic is cliques. So, Jayla, how do you deal with cliques?
How do I deal with cliques? Okay, so honestly, when I first started high school, we had summer break, so it's kind of like we did school over the summer just to prepare us for high school or whatever. And I started out with 4 friends, one friend I knew, and then one friend I knew from middle school, and then my other 2 friends, they had like kind of just came along. So at first it was cool, and then it kind of once our class schedule came out, it kind of like drifted apart a little bit because one girl said something to the other girl and the other girl didn't like it and all this other stuff. So it is kind of difficult being a teenage high schooler, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, especially a teenage high schooler girl.
Mhm.
But at the same time, I feel like I don't know. It was difficult, but now I have my friend group has definitely changed. I might have been through like 3 friend groups, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot. But I always stay with this one friend like through it all, so that was good. And my friend group now, like I really love them. Like they're funny. We're always laughing and all this other stuff. So, we might be most hated in the city. I'm just kidding. But yeah, every time we see us, we're always laughing, always having a good time. We look out for each other, we buy each other food, lunch, all this other stuff. So yeah.
Let's give you a little backstory. We both went to Catholic school, but she goes to a co-ed Catholic school. I go to an all-girls Catholic school. So it's going to be a little different in the story times, y'all. So how I dealt with cliques? How I dealt with cliques? I guess since I'm a person who, like, gravitates everywhere, I have friends everywhere. Like, I have the messy bunch here. I have the smart ones. I have the ones who, like, are messy and smart. Like, all of the ones who are popular to the jocks to everybody. So, like, I didn't find like my friend group until like second semester, because first semester it's just full of mess, literally full of mess.
I agree with that.
Literally. But like I found like most of my friends now from sports, because I did volleyball. I did not recommend my coach, but we got a new one, so yeah. But cliques, I just stopped caring, because like I had a mindset that I was like I wasn't gonna let nothing like bring me down. So like now like I'm focusing on like my grades and like people who like actually like bring out me instead of like me bringing out like a side. Like I feel like with some groups I have to change myself, so like I moved to the groups that I didn't have to change myself for. Get me?
Yeah, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So what do you think like is the biggest issue with cliques?
It's always somebody who's messy who's gonna ruin it. Like in general. But like I feel like you have to be like sneaky messy to not get caught. In my opinion.
Okay.
Okay, the next one is sports. So you all did sports. So you go first. How was your sports experience?
Okay, so my sport experience, it was good. So I played volleyball, and because my school is like not huge, we only had a varsity and JV. And I also did like the volleyball training camp over the summer thing, so I feel like that helped me. And with the sports, I just feel like it kind of depends on the coach, because the coach I had, I felt like she wasn't really teaching me anything, but I kind of just had to like watch my peers, like watch my players on varsity, watch what they do, and then I would kind of have to mimic what they did. So it wasn't really nobody teaching me, okay, Jayla, when you serve like this. I kind of had to teach myself, okay, when the varsity teammate serves, she does this, so let me try doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I feel like the coach has favorites. So dealing with a coach that has favorites is kind of hard because you might feel like you belong one place, but you don't get placed where you really should be.
Right.
So that was that. And then the volleyball team, they kind of they don't really know, like the varsity team. After watching them, they didn't really know how to play with each other. Like they will always, it was kind of like they hate each other. It's hard to play with people that you hate. Right. Because if one person shanks a ball, obviously the person is gonna feel bad because the teammates are yelling at them, get the ball, don't let the ball drop, all this other stuff. So But the JV team, I feel like because mostly we were all freshmen, we all kind of bonded together. So it wasn't really like how it was on the varsity team. It was more so like we all helped each other out. So when one person was messing up, we will always tell them, "Okay, keep your cool, just breathe. We got the next point, all this other stuff." It wasn't really, "Oh, you should be doing this. Oh, you're not a good player. This is not like it was varsity." But we figured it out and yeah.
Okay. So I do resonate with you on that one. But so I did volleyball too. It was flipped. Like everyone turned on each other. Now freshmen we were a little more okay, so since our coach, like she felt like a little bad because like I guess she wanted like more teams to play. So we had freshmen, JV, and varsity. You know, in our school, we have like 200 maybe kids. So it's not really that many kids. Like we really made it, but we made it work. Like we had enough kids where, and it's mostly freshmen. It was like two sophomore, but then they left and they upgraded. Well, they went up. But the freshman team, we got mad, but like at the end of the game, we still like we wouldn't go behind each other's backs and be like this. Like if we felt some kind of way, we would tell them, which is like it helped me like build up by like confrontation, because I don't like confrontation. Me personally, I don't like it. I just like to let it go, block you and everything. So, like it taught me like how to like confront someone. JV, they were good. We were all good, but we lost all of our games. Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Literally. Okay. This one's a real one. Messiness. Cause I'm sorry y'all, but Catholic schools are messy. I don't care what y'all say.
Especially the black Catholic schools.
Oh my god, like they're just so messy. But how was your experience with messiness?
So my experience with messiness, I feel like I definitely matured from middle school to high school because I will say middle school, I definitely feel like I was kind of a messy person. But in high school, I just kind of felt like because we were all new to each other, I didn't really know that many people. So I was always really kind of to myself unless I knew you for real. Like I wouldn't like you could say I was kind of like the quiet person in the class,
Mhm.
but still like if I had my friends in there, I would talk. So kind of depending on like what class I was in or whatever. So I hear all this type of stuff because I guess they think like I don't talk or nothing, so they just talk around me or whatever, which is cool. Like if it was something like really juicy, I would tell my friend because I just want them to know. But it's not like my friend is gonna tell another person. Like I trust my friend to not tell nobody. So messiness, I would definitely say it is a struggle, but if you know how to like keep to yourself and just trust the people that you know you can trust, then it won't really be that big of a deal.
Okay, I see you with that one, but like it's way different in all girls school because it's like 10 times messier. So like the messiness, like you never know who your friend is until sophomore year for us, because people leave or people like if so like how my school works is if you get like all this mess and then y'all end up stop not being friends, people can get kicked out. I've seen people get kicked out for stopping being someone's friend, and then they told all their business and they got kicked out. So my school, you can't tell nobody nothing. I would just say keep it to yourself. Tell your family, or like, cause like I've seen friends who came in as friends and they turned back on each other. So like my school, whew, whole nother level.
And then another thing with like
Mm-hmm.
small schools is hard because everybody knows everybody. So if one thing gets
Yes.
out, then basically the whole school knows. So I suggest that you guys just keep all your information to
True.
yourself unless you have a friend that you know you could trust, like a quiet friend or
Amen.
whatever. I would recommend. But mostly just keep it to yourself because nobody really needs to know your business.
Or they will have someone who is everybody's man, and they never get mad when they find somebody else. But hey, I keep to myself. This is the best one for last. How was your time with relationships and friendships?
So one thing I will say, if y'all listen to Raw Wave, y'all know in this song he's like relationships end that leave you all jaded. Love take a lot of forgiveness and patience. But anyway, relationships so far, like in like high school, I haven't dated nobody that went to my high school. But I will say, like, talking stages and stuff is very, very weird, honestly, because the high school boys, I feel like, are weird. Especially, like, you could be sitting on the phone talking to him, texting him, and then the next day at school, he will walk right past you like he doesn't know you. Like, he wasn't just... Never mind. But... it's very weird, I would definitely say. Like, it's kind of a different environment, and you kind of got to pick and choose. Like, you kind of got to, like, evaluate the boys that you want to talk to, especially because sometimes boys will just be talking to you to get in the down under, is all I'm going to say, or get something out of you. So I would definitely recommend that you guys, like, kind of watch them. Like, me personally, I don't like to go to boys and be like, hey, we should start talking, or be like, hey, can I get your number, your Instagram, all that other stuff. I'd rather them, like, come to me, because I am very, very scared of rejection, honestly. But, relationships. Honestly, guys, I would say just go with the flow. Whatever happens, happens. Like, cause y'all are gonna be one of these perfect relationships. Like, if y'all seen the Netflix show Forever, y'all might want it to be like that, like all cute and stuff. But most of the time, it's probably not gonna be like that. It's gonna be very rough, all this other stuff. So I would just say,
or them TikToks, like, it's not like that. I
yeah,
promise y'all, them TikToks is fake.
It's not like that, guys. And also, don't never let a boy pressure you into doing something that you don't want to do. It's okay to say no. And if they keep trying to force you, then that's when you gotta... I'm okay, I'm not gonna say that. But it's okay to beat on men. So, I mean, not like that. But if you have to beat on him, okay, I'm gonna just stop. Okay, Kennedy, what about you?
I want to clear that up, because I know what she means. She means, like, if they pressure you,
right, then you gotta...
but you're not saying...
slap some sense in him. Bing bop, boom bop.
Bing bop,
okay,
damn.
I'm sorry.
But, y'all... you shouldn't be like that, y'all. She just be like, protect yourselves. Really protect yourselves. Because these boys, these YNs, these...
Y'all heard of woman in men fields?
Hashtag woman in men.
That's what we doing, okay? So y'all... Literally. I'm not saying just if a boy says something you don't like, slap him. No, you don't have to do that. But if a boy is making you feel this type of way, and you already said, no, I don't want to do that, then...
yeah.
I mean, that's just what I would do. But y'all might not want to do what I would do. So Kennedy, I'm gonna give it to you.
Thank you. Pass the torch. But relationships, I feel like since my first one, I'm gonna say trust them when they say don't get a relationship, and if they tell you something, just don't do it. Just don't do it. If they are telling you not to, okay. So, like, for my school, we have, like, a brother's school, and I got one of them, and let's just say I didn't knock some sense into him when I was pressured, but yeah. So I say that. But I feel like with relationships, like, you learn a lot about yourselves.
I like that. Yeah, I feel like you do.
Yeah, like, you, like, learn, like, what you can't take, like, what you can't take. And, like, me, I'm a very affectionate person. Like, my love language is physical touch, like, affections and stuff. But, like,
she's so touchy. Like, I
am. I don't know why I understand. But, like, I feel like in relationships, you have to be able to understand each other, and, like, you shouldn't always go to your notes and Instagram, because that's how, like, it really breaks you. Like, if you might argue, you'd be like, that's why da. And that's why y'all don't ever send no pictures that you wouldn't send your parents. If you're not sending your parents them pictures, don't send them pictures, because then y'all get mad when y'all get leaked out of no reason because y'all broke up. Y'all get... also send the pictures.
True story, that happened to my friend, guys. So just don't even do it. Y'all are still young. Don't even do that.
Literally.
Just do a little peck on the cheek. Do a little peck on the mouth. Don't do no little pecks anywhere else, okay?
Literally. Keep it up to here, not down past. Let's keep it right here, not past here, y'all. Let's keep our hands to ourselves, okay? But I feel like also, like, people be like, oh yeah, the dreadheads, the light skins, the football players. No, it don't even have to be athletes. If you wear purple, I can't even trust you. I'm sorry. If you got on the side, I'm just like, ooh. And especially, like, if you in a friend group, and all of a sudden, I'd be like,
Yeah,
I don't
stay
know.
away from them YNs, guys.
Please, I'm telling y'all what's best for
Because
y'all.
they don't do nothing but smoke, drink,
literally, like,
and throw up gang signs. So they're not finna take you nowhere.
Literally, like, I've understood, like, from like my past talking stages, like I have to ask you, like, what's your future? Like, I never knew I had to ask grown people conversations. Like, I never knew I had to ask, what are you looking for in the future? What's your dream occupation? And then they'd be like, I don't know, and I'd be like, okay, I can't.
Yeah, I like that. Don't be afraid to ask like the grown up questions. Yes. Like it doesn't just have to be what you do in every conversation of the day.
Literally.
You ask them questions because y'all really should be dating to marry. Y'all shouldn't be dating to just say, oh, I dated 5, 6, 7, 8 people. No, you should be like, okay, well, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Like, what happened in your last relationship? All this other stuff. Like, really try to get to know them. Don't just start talking to people because that's what's trending now.
Literally, because after time, like, it gets boring, and if y'all have no connection, things like they're throwing their whole life away. Like she said, like with the drinking and stuff, like it's really not cool. Cause like your liver's gonna hurt. You ain't gonna live past 20. Y'all see how all these kids dying now? Oh, just saying. Sorry, so sorry. Sorry about that. Let me not say that. We'll cut that. We'll cut that out. Let's cut that out. But like, really, like, understand, like, if it's not somebody who like you would see like marrying, then like she said, like, don't do it. Just don't do it.
Especially if it's not somebody you take around your parents. Yeah. Block immediately. Okay. Right. Okay. Another thing. Don't be afraid to press the block button. Okay.
Please. Don't even get mad. But like I said, y'all, the whole thing is don't send nothing. Don't text nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't do nothing that you wouldn't give to your grandma, your mom, or your daddy. And don't say personal information off like the first thing, because like they start to use that against you in like arguments and stuff. Right. But yeah. Anything else? Well, that wraps up our episode of BNURD'E Presents Beauty and Sugars. I was your host, Kennedy Vaughn, and our special guest,
Jayla Butler.
And we'll see y'all next time. Bye.